It's the amp that started it all, the Jim and Terry Marshall 45, more commonly known as the JTM45. But rewind to 1962 and the amps available in the UK just weren't cutting it for the grit-driven rockers of the time. The most popular amps of the time were imported from overseas and often took a long time to get to the players, which left a gap in the market. Marshall decided to try and fill the gap, and along came the first ever JTM45. The original amp was based on the Fender Bassman, the favourite amp of Terry Marshall at the time. Like the Bassman, early versions of the JTM used 6L6 or US 5881 valves in the output stage, but later models were upgraded to the KT66, EL34 or KT88 valves. There were some more significant differences, including the all-aluminium chassis, a 12AX7 valve as the first in the chain, and a modified negative feedback circuit which affected the harmonics produced by the amplifier. In the very early days, each JTM could sound quite different from the next. People would come into Jim's shop and request slight alterations to their amp, a little more bass here, less treble there, extra gain and so on. The most unique part of the first few amps, however, was the way their electronics were laid out, with most of it being placed in one end of the amp. These amps were known as the offset JTM45s, but this idea was quickly stopped as placing the electronics this way made them unbalanced and difficult to carry. Marshall was now known for its distortion and loudness, but was it loud enough? Well, it's never loud enough. Design changes like the use of sealed cab enabled 20 watt and soon after 25 watt versions to be created, a healthy boost up from the original 15 watt JTM45s. Over the next 3 years, the exterior was also tinkered with, going from the original smooth black leatherette with blonde to front metal plates with a red enamelled font. Jim bought these from a funeral hardware store, earning them their affectionate name of coffin badges. Only 200 of these badges were bought, and it's assumed that less than 50 made their way onto customer-facing models. At the end of 1963, we finally get to see the all-black livery that is still the choice design of our amps today. But we're still yet to see the famous white script. That wouldn't make its way onto our amps until 1965.